Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Patricia and I am the owner and founder of Hints of Him, which is a home fragrance line completely inspired by men's cologne. So it's really like having the man there without the hassle of one. Now, today we are doing some cleaning up. I have to get my office done in order to start working in it again. I've been kind of bumming it on my couch all summer. So I need to get back into a groove. Fall is coming and I just want to get my office cleaned up so we can start using it. So today you will be a part of that. All right, y'all. So this is a bit of my office tour. It's a second bedroom that's in my apartment. It's really small, nothing crazy. I literally just gave you the tour. In this short amount of time. So here is my green screen. I do have another YouTube channel that I use the green screen for. I finally set up a sort of like printing station situation over here with the old laptop that I have. And then over here is where the magic is supposed to happen, but it's been looking a little crazy. So we're gonna get that taken care of. And yeah, and then over here sort of is just miscellaneous random stuff. I was trying to make this into a really super cute office, and during the pandemic, furniture was taking forever to come in and things were just getting delayed that I like said forget it. But also in the cleanup, I just got myself a new office chair, so we're gonna be setting that up today. So let's go. Okay, y'all, so y'all just saw me clean off my desk, put some things that I needed to store away in there, and kind of have more just of a clean look. I had just been piling things on all summer there, and I'm like, I don't even want to go into this room anymore. So the next thing I'm gonna do just to kind of get this whole area complete is we're gonna start to put together the office chair, and then after that the rest of the office I will take care of. So the little shipping station you saw I had together, and I don't know if you guys can see, let me see if I can fix this real quick. I have this walking pad that used to go under my desk, but the issue is where I have my desk now, I can't have it there, so I have to find somewhere else in my house to put it so that I can actually use it. I'm trying to get on my health and fitness thing. Since I am unemployed right now, it's just easier to have a routine. So I'm gonna try to get back on the walking, indoors, outdoors, trying to eat a little bit healthier. So you guys will probably see that on this journey too. Anyway, enough talking for me. Let's get into this chair. right, hey y'all. So I am back. I ended up finishing cleaning the office off camera so I could let my battery charge. But I wanted to show you the final look, and then we are going to get into some productivity work today. All right, guys, so here is the final product. Doesn't it look so amazing? I'm like, I can actually function and work in my office now. Yes. So I decided to put the green screen behind the door, but I'm gonna need to fold it up. It has like a weird way that you have to like fold it and bring it into like a circle size so that you can fit it in the pouch that it came in. So I gotta figure that shit out. Definitely still need to figure out what I'm gonna do with this walking pad. And yeah, other than that, the desk is amazing. The seat is great. And I'm so excited. I feel like I'm gonna be able to work in here and be way more productive. The cleaning was absolutely necessary. When you turn the light on, it's not really all that great. So the ring light is a little bit better. So I'll probably end up getting some lamps and putting some lamps in here just to brighten it up a bit. But I am super, super happy about how it came out. Okay guys, so I know the lighting in my office isn't the best, so I went ahead and set up a little ring light so it can be a little bit more illuminating in here. So now I want to do a little bit of work on some product photography research. So, you know, the fall and the holidays are coming, and so this is the time businesses are starting to put together what their fall campaign is going to be, what their holiday campaigns are going to be, what are the photography is going to look like, what's the content going to be. So I'm just going to be perusing the web to see what's online and put a mood board together. And hopefully tomorrow, if not tomorrow, later on this weekend, we're going to go and purchase some of the stuff that we'll need to create our staging for our campaigns and then go from there. All right, guys, so I selected the 6 photos that I'll be taking. It's a mix of neutral colors and some holiday fall colors, so your pumpkins, your leaves and stuff. So I'm excited for that. I need to get some backdrops. I know I need to grab some like containers and stuff to kind of get some of the inspiration that I have here on my mood board from Canva. I also have some video content that I have saved as well, so I'll be revisiting that. So when I start to do all of the product photography stuff, you guys will be coming along with me and be seeing some behind the scenes stuff. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, so that is today. I'm gonna end the video here. I need to go get ready for some friends tonight. And if y'all know anything about me, girl, it's gonna take me a minute to get ready. So I will see you guys later. Hey y'all, so life was lifing, but we're back now and we're headed to Hobby Lobby. So let's go. And we're here. I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but Christmas is my favorite time of the year. It's always been such a special time in my family. My mom's birthday is a couple weeks before Christmas. Mine is a little bit after Christmas. So it's just always a fun time in my family. So just seeing all this Christmas stuff is just getting me so excited. Look at all this gorgeous stuff. Amazing. Anyway, we have a few items that we have to get for some of the ideas that I have for the photo shoots. So the first item that we're gonna get is faux snow, fake snow. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, what's a holiday photo without some snow? And I mean, honestly, guys, at this point with global warming, this may be all we have left. Okay, chill. Yes, that drying mat is coming home with me. And now, as you can see, I'm walking down this aisle here, and these like holly wreath type stuff really caught my eye, and I thought they were super cute. So I started to run with some ideas in my head for some photos, and I checked the price and put it back because what we're talking about here. Anyway, we are off to get some ornaments. This was actually on the list, so we're gonna keep to the list. Okay, falling on a budget here. So I needed to get some small to medium sized ones. And so I walked around the store and I ended up finding a small, medium sized one that you see me looking at right here. But then I ended up seeing some smaller ones, and I ended up opting to go with the smaller ones instead, because I do have gold, silver, and white ornaments at the house. So I just needed something that had a more Christmas flavor to it. So I ended up getting those small ones. And then I have a stop motion idea that I was playing around with in my head, and I needed a topper or some sort of star to put on top of it. So I ended up grabbing that. Now I also ended up going down that ribbon aisle, chill, because I was looking to see if I could grab an extra roll just to have for the idea that I had in my head, and I was gonna make sure that there was some extra lying around if I needed it. But that ended up being an epic fail. Okay, hey y'all, we are back from Hobby Lobby, and we had to go there to grab a couple of things. So I actually took a trip earlier this week to go and actually see what was there, what I would possibly need, what was going to inspire me. And I grabbed a couple of things then, and then I grabbed a couple of things tonight. So I got some fake snow, some red ornaments. We were supposed to get some empty gift box, some small pine cones, a bow, and some like wooden tree coasters. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'll like pop a picture in post so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I got a couple of things off the list tonight, and then I got a couple of extra things from my earlier trip. So I'm about to share it with you guys. So I am going to be working on the product photography for Christmas. I'm gonna start to try to drop some things now, just in anticipation. You see that Haitian accent's always trying to come out. For Black Friday, trying to get some buzz around that. I have a couple pop-up shops at the end of the month, so I need to promo for them. So I'm trying to get some holiday photos done. So I got a couple of these. So cute. I've always thought these like little red thingies were so freaking cute. I don't know why. They're just always so cute to me. No, what are these called? They're like little berries, I guess. I don't know. So I'm trying to go for a stronger red versus a muted one. I think it pops more in pictures. So that's why we are going with this theme. You're going to see a lot of that tonight. I grabbed a couple of these peppermints here. Let me just show you guys like that. It's giving very much makeup, girl. So I'm going to actually take it off of the string that it's on so that I can lay them around the set of where I'm going to take the photos. So it looks like there's candy laying around. But now that I am literally guys talking to you, I'm like, oh, this like really is sort of like an ornament. This tie thing is probably not gonna work. That's like holding it, right? This little piece right here, I'm like, oh, God, when I take the pictures, it's probably gonna look a little tacky. So I have to figure that out. But I thought this was super cute nonetheless. We got a couple of tree figurines. I was actually trying to find some more at Hobby Lobby that were a little bit bigger than this, because this is from the Dollar Tree actually. So I might have to go back to the Dollar Tree and see if I can find some that are just a little bit bigger for this sort of set I have imagined for the products. I saw these. What are these? These are foam glitter balls. And I was like, I don't know. It was calling me. I was like, yo, what can I do with this? I'm like, I envision it in like a glass bowl, or I don't know, like around sort of maybe the box. I don't know, I have to figure it out, but I really was like drawn to this and I was like, I have to have them. I got a couple of cute bows. So if we don't do the peppermint, we're gonna do the bows sort of around. So I'm gonna be playing around with the set. You guys are coming behind the scenes with me to see that, so it'll be fun. So we're just gonna sort of figure out the feng shui and see what the vibes are and go from there. I also got this. So I was like, I don't know what I'll create with it yet, but I was like, why not? It has a couple of the small pine cones that I were looking for, so if I have to take them off of this, it's fine. So that was night 1 of Hobby Lobby. So for night 2, which was tonight, the bag's a little bigger. This is a personal vibe. I thought this was so cute. Oh, this was so, so cute. It's a drying mat. I needed to update mine. I have, if you come to my house, you'll see random scatters of Christmas all year. So I'll have like the drying mat be Christmas themed. Like my pot holders might be Christmas themed. I have a couple of like glittered stars on my microwave. Just like random stuff around the house that's like, oh yeah, I'll get to taking that down, and then never did. So I needed to update this. So I really love the drying mat. So that's personally mine. Maybe we might use it as a backdrop. Might be a good idea. Okay. Here are the red ornaments. I really wanted to do a more brighter red than the toned down ones, and I have an idea that you guys are going to just see me work through. A lot of the product photography work that I do, it's really just me vibing out and figuring out a feng shui and seeing what works. So I grab a lot of inspiration off of TikTok, just because I'm a visual learner, so I need to see some of the behind the scenes to figure out how to execute things. Because I might be creative in some spaces, but some other spaces I'm like, girl, I'm lost. Like, what the are we doing here? So I get inspiration from TikTok, from my reels, where else? Pinterest. So I usually would try to create a mood board, or at least try to screenshot and put a couple of things in my favorites folder so that I can go back to. So you guys will actually be seeing me in the process of moving things around, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, film things, edit on the spot to see if I like it. I really do like to use my Sony camera a lot for things like that. I'm trying to get better about using my phone, but I think like a part of me is like, girl, just wait till you update your phone. Although I know that I can use my iPhone 13 Pro Max and it'll be fine. But you guys will be seeing some of the ideas that I have going in for this. So I'm excited for that. I got some smaller ones. I just thought were super cute with the textures and the different designs that it came with. So I was like, let's try and see what I can do with that. So we'll have those two. So I can see that like in a wine glass or something, like something cutesy where we can like fill it up. So we'll be playing around with that. As I was walking around Hobby Lobby, I was like, I need a bell. I felt like a bell was necessary. So we got a bell. And then we got our snow. So I have a really great idea for this. I'm like, I should have probably gotten the bigger bag, but I'm also like, this can get real messy real quick. So I want to just make sure that I use this more wisely and not just be tossing it around. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, we got this star. So one of my ideas is to do a stop motion video, and I was thinking of creating a Christmas tree with the actual diffuser jars, and then after that, like topping it off with a star. So we will see how that works. I've never done a stop motion video, so again, you guys will be seeing me in real time, trying to figure that out and see how it comes out. And yeah, I think that was it. And then I actually have a lot of my own Christmas stuff. Obviously, like, I am a Christmas girl down, okay? Like, favorite time is the year, favorite holiday, my birthday's mixed into it, so I think like that's why I like just vibe with Christmas a lot. Um, Amazing family memories growing up around the holidays. My mom's birthday is around that time too. So yeah, that time of year is my favorite, and so I obviously have a lot of decorations. So I'm gonna try to pull some stuff out of there, see if I can find some inspiration. I was in one of the aisles looking for ribbons because I saw this idea on someone else's page. And do I have it here? Hold on, guys. I saw this idea on somebody else's page and I was like, oh my God, this would work because my box and packaging is the color of this purse. So they had something where it was like wrapped up in a ribbon and then it was hanging off of something, like almost kind of like an ornament. So I'm gonna try to see if I can figure something out with that. They didn't have this particular just like regular ribbon, and I think that's where I started to be like, oh, okay, let's incorporate the red. So I originally had planned to go with more of like a beigey undertone to sort of go with the box. And when I visually seen that purse with the red, I was like, oh, this actually like really works and goes together. So I am ready to try that out. I wanted to see if I could get a thinner ribbon, but Hobby Lobby didn't have it. So I'm just gonna go with this. And if it doesn't work out, I'll probably try to go to Michael's and find some ribbons. Michael's, I don't think the Dollar Tree had any when I went. And where else? I did go into Five Below. They didn't have anything. Nowhere would have been a great place to go and check, but they like closed a lot of the locations in Massachusetts. The Christmas tree shop. Boy, let me tell you, a lot of my Christmas decorations personally have come from the Christmas tree shop. Oh my God, I love that place. That is RIP to Christmas tree shop because I really, really did my store dirty. Anyway, I'm gonna go pack all of this stuff up and we're gonna move on to the next thing that we're gonna unbox. All right, y'all. So guess what? I waited and waited and waited and waited so that I can open this with you guys and we can have a jolly good time and see how samples are gonna smell. So I put in an order with my manufacturer and they sent over 2 of the, I don't know, I guess you can say like ideas that I was working with. So a lot of my decisions, because I'm not actually creating the scent myself, I have to get sort of just like inspiration of maybe something that I really love on a man that I smell on my way to a doctor's appointment or something. Like I'll stop men and be like, what are you wearing? And see where we can find some vibes and some inspiration to make some fragrance scents. And so sometimes they will be direct dupes. Sometimes they'll be like a direct dupe and sometimes there'll be a mixture. So me and my manufacturer, what we do is I'll be like, hey, this is the vibe that I'm feeling. I want to try to see if we can convert this from being just a fragrance that you can wear, but a fragrance that can be enjoyed in your home. So what they'll do is they will take up some of my mock-ups of like the ingredients of what's in the actual fragrance, and then they will try to create a dupe. And then sometimes what they'll do is like they'll send me samples that probably didn't work for another brand that they're working with that are like, oh, this will probably fit really well with you. Try it out and see if you like it. So sometimes they will send me over direct like dupes of what I'm working with them on, or sometimes they'll send me things that they're working on. So it's really, really great to always have like a variety of different fragrances. One of the things that I do look for is it reminiscent of a man? Like, I just want to smell it and be like, you know, like when your man just leaves his hoodie, or we steal the hoodies, and you just get a whiff of him. That's what I want my products to do. I want you to have your eyes rolling in the back of your head because you walked by and got smacked by a little hint of him, and now you're just in bliss la la land. Okay, sprinkle a little razzle dazzle of a man in the crib without having to deal with one in actuality. So that is what we're gonna do today. Right now we're about to open some samples. I am so excited. I can't wait. So we have our first one here and our second one. So let's see. So this is usually how the bottles will come. This is a full size. This is what you will get. And it comes with 6 sticks or 6 reeds. And the reeds are usually black. They just send over the natural ones just for testing purposes, but like they actually end up painting the reeds. So that's how I get them to be black for my packaging. So nervous about opening this, and I'm so nervous. I'm like, I hope it smells good, because this was one of the ones that I was like hoping that they would be able to do. Ooh, hold on. Hold on a second, hold on. We need to put the sticks in for a second. Let the sticks absorb. But I feel like from smelling the cap on my hand, it's a little bit of a vibe. We might have to do some tweaking. But I feel like, oh my God. It's like a leathery, like dark, mysterious type of fragrance. Like, ooh, who's that man? Ooh, like, I don't know how to, ooh. Okay, let the reeds soak in that. So while I'm here, let's talk about the reeds, right? So how you would use a diffuser. I've noticed that the couple of pop-ups that I've done this year that people don't really know what a reed diffuser is or how to use it. A reed diffuser pretty much is a flameless candle. Essentially, at the end of the day, that's like really what it is. So what you'll do is you will you'll open the jar, you'll pop in the sticks, you'll let the sticks soak up the liquid. There's these little tiny little holes. I'm trying to see if I can get like a real direct one for y'all. The fragrance will pull through the reeds and then disperse in the air. So that is how you actually use a reed diffuser. You don't need to light it. It's pretty much a set it and forget it type of situation, and it'll just sort of just like disperse the scent. Gosh, what brand? Glade. How Glade has like that spray can where you just like set a timer, so every 15 minutes or 30 minutes it'll just spray some fragrance. That's pretty much how the reed diffuser is, but it is on constant motion. And when you feel like, hey, I've cleaned my house, everything is good, I want to refresh the fresh, all you do is flip the reeds. So it really is a set it and, oh my God. Hold on, y'all. I just got a whiff of this as it's coming up. Oh God, okay. Might need a cold shower later. Hold on now, let's try this second one. This is, I don't remember what I sent over like 6 sample examples. And sometimes depending on the fragrance house too, if the chemists have the ingredients there, they're able to make certain things or at least try to make the dupes. Otherwise, they have to go and order the actual scent in order to create it. That can be a long process. And it's starting to be a little difficult because as a small business and just sort of launching this year, money is a really big deal. And so as I'm doing these samples, I used to get like a ton more. And she's like, hey, it's really hard to get some of these chemists and fragrance houses to create brand new scents for people if they're not sure they're going to order in a large amount of bulk. And I'm like, well, girl, you got to do the sample in order for me to know if I want to order it. Like, what is y'all talking about? But anyway, I'm not even going to try to get into that attitude right now. But I'm realizing more and more that I'm like, yo, I'm going to have to probably push Rowan like really hard body in order to be able to afford to restock Rowan and then restock enough so that I can actually add a second fragrance. I would love, 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 love for this time next year, next November, to be able to add a second fragrance. That would be amazing. I have a lot of fun rollout product ideas, but it's like it's gonna take some time to get there because those are product ideas for when I have a vast majority of options. And right now, since I'm not making it, and I'm having people make it, it's a little bit more time that's gonna take. But guess what? The turtle won the race. So slow and steady, at my own pace, at my own time. God gonna bless me and my company, and we gonna do some real big things. You heard? Anyway, let's get back to the second one because this first one, child, I'm like, he's a thief in the night. He's just my dark knight in shiny armor. I don't know if I'm a fan of this one, but low key, no shade. They smell the same to me a little bit. And it's probably one I probably needed to sniff some coffee beans in between sniffing these fragrances. But I also think what they did was they took one out of the 6 that I gave them and gave me 2 versions to pick from. So sometimes they'll do that where they're like, hey, we're already working with one ingredient. Let's just see which vibe she likes more out of these 2. So sometimes it ends up being like, oh, they're doing a dupe, but they tweak it where it ends up not really being a dupe, but it's like really reminiscent of another fragrance. So I don't know. Because now I'm not sure if I'm smelling this one right because I had the old scent in my nose, in my hands. So let me stick 2 of these sticks in here. And I'm going to show you the difference. So I just popped these in. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. I just popped these in, right? And as you can see with this one, I'm going to pull this one out. This one is starting to be a little bit darker than this one. And that's because the reed fragrance is starting to pull up from the actual stick. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't really know if it's going to show up or not. But that's what that is. So we're gonna leave those 2 there. Hopefully I don't mix up anything. So I'm gonna end the video here. I love y'all. I will see y'all later and can't wait for you guys to come behind the scene with me and take some photos.